We'll make sure you can hear us.
Okay. Can you log on to the YouTube channel? Like
I
you're
have to
trying.
go outside. Nothing
Okay.
works in here.
I need to see if the sound is working.
I will go outside and do that. I will let you know.
Okay, that would be.
Nothing is taking donations now.
No, not yet. we're still getting things set up. Once we're fully set up, then maybe.
We do enjoy you.
Well, I think Keith was telling us that at one of the rinks, the background noise was just like insanely loud. You go on with the iPad, and it's just like all the music. Yeah. Well, we're gonna be doing a different. Instead of YouTube, there's another one that does analytics, and I think we can also do like replays, like if we wanted to show goals and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll keep you posted. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, Steve. Okay. Let me know if you can hear anything. Yeah.
I'll flip it around so it's towards you.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me see this off. Like that. Okay, here we go. All right, so we are live. Slightly different setup than previous. Trying to do this on a phone instead of the iPad here to get a slightly better picture. You can hear us? Okay, awesome. Okay. All right.
Right, we should be all good deal. All right. So yeah, standing's gonna be kind of tough. If you run up and down the aisle, and then when I fall, you'll just hear the microphone like, oh. Yeah, hot mic. All right. Game one of the Summit Series going to see the Chicago Fury against the Nashville Junior Predators. Played them at the Mission Showcase a few weeks back, and game ended 4-3. You know, there was one of the stereotypical Fury sleep until the third period. I think we were down 4-0. Yeah, we dominated the third period, and we did not show up for 2 periods of play.
So, then they were at 4-0, and then we just battled our way back to a 4-3 loss. But, yeah, hopefully the boys will come out here a little bit faster today.
So we're going to start with Lucas in net.
Yep.
Big boy line. Dino, Liam,
and Cantori. No football today.
That's right, folks. We get the full,
no football this weekend.
We get the full Cantori experience.
All right.
So we're trying a new mic setup, so hopefully you guys can hear us all right.
If you can't hear us, just text your significant other to let us know, because we're using like lapel mics this time, so we don't have to stand so close. All right. So face off, won by the Preds all the way down to their zone. Quick D-to-D pass up to the wing. Centering feed there. Dino's there to break it up. KJ picks it up. Gonna throw that down into the far corner. Nashville cycles that over. Cantori is there. Big hit there by Cantori. Just come across. KJ holds it, gets it down behind the net. Over to Cantori. All bounces off of his stick. Here comes Nashville. Quinn holds it at the line. Backhands that in, but that's going to go just offside.
And we'll get a quick change here. So, we're going to get Cheech
Sean and Colin. Yep, Cheap Sean and Colin with Garrett and Eli. Colin's a new player this year. All right, Pop. Back. Up to Sean, down into the zone. Cheats on the forecheck. They're going to throw that down behind the net, but Betts is going to get there first. As it tries to cycle it down, right here comes Nashville. Puck's going to get pushed into the neutral zone, and that's going to be offsides. All right, face off, won by Nashville. They're just going to throw that down to the Fury zone. They're going to say no icing. Garrett's going to get to it, cuts back, gets it up to Betts on the wing. Sean supporting the play, centering feed there. Eli is there. Well, backhand over to Cheech, up to Betts. Here comes Betts at the near side. Gains the center line, just going to throw that down into the zone. Down the far corner. Nashville D throwing that up the near side to nobody in particular. Nashville's forced to just dump that into the neutral zone. Jimmy Cotter's going to get to it. Sees Lang, going to go for a skate. Quick up to Crafty. Crafty tries to center that. Jimmy's going to push that down to the corner. Jimmy up to the point. Going to put that towards the net, looking for a tip. Oh, that's going to go just wide. ET down behind the net. Cuts back there, leaves it for Crafty. And we got Crafty playing up front. All right. I'm like, wow, he's really up there. Okay, puck's going to get thrown for icing. Here, let me fix your legs. Yeah. I can't see through the. Okay, here. Good. Can you sit down? Is that all right? Yeah, perfect. There we go. I couldn't see anything because of the railings. Perfect. Okay. Face off. Dino tries to throw that towards the net. Broken up. Centering feed there. Quinn with a nice come across. Here comes Nashville. Through the neutral zone. Brings it up the near side. KJ throws it off. Down into the corner. KJ down. Tries to throw that up to Conroy. Turns into a board battle. Puck gets chipped forward. Conroy with a diving play there to try and push it up to the winger. KJ centering feed. Oh, and I think I looked it. And a goal. Lucas with a great first save. And rebound goes in. Just a board battle. People diving around inside the zone. Puck bouncing around. Nashville able to get to it. And that'll put Nashville up 1-0. Let's go, Fury. The winger just kind of snuck in behind our guy there. Able to secure the shot. All right, Sean with Liam and Cantori. Nashville's going to come across. Going to look to throw that down into the zone. Quick D to D. Eli, back to Garrett. Garrett back to Eli. Looking, back to Garrett. Garrett tries to play that off the boards up to Liam, but it hit the shin pad. Here comes Cantori up the far side. He's going to chip that forward. Liam's going to go on a chase. Liam's fast out goal. He's going to come out to play it. Bounces around. Cantori's just going to throw that towards the net. That's going to go into the near corner. Nashville gets to it. That's going to... Nice play there by Eli to chip that up. Sean tries to get that up to Liam, but a good skate. Here comes Nashville. Garrett's going to step up. I think the hook. I think they're going to call a hook there on Cantori as the Nashville player trying to come into the zone gets caught up. Okay. So Jimmy and Hodge on the back end with Betts and Cheech. 12:09 remaining here in the first period. Penalty on the screen here. All right. Are we putting it up? Okay, I guess they're not putting the penalty up. Okay. No penalty up. All right. There is a penalty, but they're not putting it up on the board. Oh, good setup play there by Nashville, but just misses the target. Man, looking at this ice from so close, this ice is horrendous. All right, Nashville coming around, drops it off, comes to the neutral zone. Looks back to the middle. Shot there is going to go off the crossbar and just wide. Control, Betts up at the point. Nashville gives it back to the D. Walked in. Field goal is good. Nashville down in the near corner. Puck gets rimmed around. That tries to get there. Nashville player. Gonna hold on. Backhands that over to the D. Oh, nice pressure there by Teach. Forces a turnover into the neutral zone. Here comes Nashville.
Takes the zone.
Okay, comes up. Cuts to the middle. Shot's on a missed slide. Gets in the rim all the way around. Nashville controls. Feeds it down. Looks for a shot in the slot. Blocked there by, I think that was Hodge. Got a stick in the lane. Jimmy coming across, playing the body, going 1-on-3 down in the corner. Nashville pulls it out. Has it down low, centering feed, and that's going to bounce over the stick. Teach is there.
Cheech breaking that up.
She's going to throw that off the boards, but not out of the zone.
There's a favorable bounce there for
up to the point.
Nashville.
Kicks it right back. Down to the wing. Centering feed there. Hodge with a good stick. Plays that into the corner. Jimmy's going to take a swing at it. Gets it over to Teach. He's going to throw that down the length of the ice for icing.
And Nashville here with a very disciplined power play, able to set up and create a lot of pressure.
Trying to find the guy in the slot. A couple of bouncing pucks. Not preventing anything too bad from happening. I don't know how much time is remaining here on the penalty. I think it was 12.
So I think we got about 30 seconds remaining if I have my time right. I'm not sure why they didn't put it on the board, but it was about 11:45.
They just don't know. Okay. Nashville up to the point.
Oh, watch the guy down low.
And in front. Lucas going to cover
nice
that
save
up.
there by Lucas, just covering that right up.
Yeah. Nice play there from the point as they passed it to the guy down in front. He tried to catch it, do a quick spin around shot, but Lucas able to glove that down. Okay, so now Cantori is out of the box. Yeah, that's tough. You don't know how much time is remaining. No, when to come on the ice. If it's a D to pick up the guy coming out of the box, that's tough. ET with a nice win, gets it over to Quinn. Gonna run that around hard over to RJ. RJ's gonna push that back to KJ. KJ's gonna put that off the boards, and that's gonna go for icing. ET almost able to chase it down, but not quite.
So we'll come back down in front of our net. 10:28 remaining here in the first period. Both teams even strength again.
All right, so going to have ET in the face-off circle with RJ and Crafty. Quinn and KJ on the back end. Face-off 1-4. Here comes Crafty with speed to the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Crafty in. Puck pushed off to the boards. Board battle down low. RJ gets to it. Nashville pushes it up to the wing. Winger's just going to try and get that out of the zone and does. And Nashville, a whole bunch of tie-up. KJ's going to pull it out, give it over to Quinn. Quinn off the boards up to ET, but just out of reach there. Nashville D tries to play it, but can't get it out of the zone. Puck gets thrown to the near corner. Crafty down behind the net. Puck gets pushed off. RJ is there with a good hit.
Oh, nice.
Here comes Dino off the bench. Oh, tries to find Crafty back door, but a good stick by Nashville breaks up that play. Dino has it on the near boards. A couple of Nashville players going to get to him, and they're going to throw that for icing. So we'll take that.
All right, so we'll end up here with Dino with Conroy and Ollie out underneath. Yeah, with Eli and Garrett back.
9:40 remaining here in the first period. Face off, down to the corner. Up to the wing. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-1. Kicks it to the outside, just out of reach. Nope. Coming to cover down low. Puck's going to come through. Dino hard on the back check there. Tries to kick that up to Bossy. Puck's going to go up to the point. Here comes Dino. 1-on-2. Has Conroy in tow. 2-on-2. Leaves it for Conroy. Conroy tries to feed it down to Dino. Bossy going to get to it. Oh, tries to get a shot off, but that's going to get blocked. Dino has it. Oh, little move in tight. Tries to pull to the backhand for the pass. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-2. Kicks it outside. Here they come. Looks to draw it in. Garrett with a nice stick there. Up to Dino. Dino's going to feed that over to Liam. Here comes Liam, Cantori, and Dino. Cantori makes a move at the line. Gets it down to Dino. Dino with a sharp angle shot there. Tries to go high blocker just over the shoulder. What a nice save there
Given
from the Nashville goaltender.
So we'll have a line change here. We'll have Liam and Cantori with Sean out.
And Hodge and Jimmy up at the point. Nice win there by Sean. Cantori centering feed over to Liam. Shot there. Sean has an opportunity, just bounces off of the stick. Jimmy D to D over to Hodge. Hodge is going to throw that back into the neutral zone as he's under pressure. Sean comes down, tries to pick his pocket from behind.
Oh, he's up with
the pile. 1-on-3. Backhand into the middle, tries to find Liam. Jimmy's going to hold it. Liam just dumped the D almost into the goal. Cantori has it, looking, tries to cycle that, hits the ref. Liam comes to pick it up to the point. Up to Hodge. Hodge tries to make a move there. Here comes Nashville. Oh, he gets past Hodge. Nice. Shot's going to go high. I don't know if Lucas made the save there, but shot goes over the net. Cantori tries to pull that through and does. Into the neutral zone. Nashville D able to pick it up. Quick D to D, going to gain the center line. Makes a move to try and get around. Liam tries to step up and crush him. Here comes,
taking the puck away.
Here comes Hodge. Gains the center line. Going to throw that down into the zone. Liam stays on the forecheck. As they're just going to, he's going to force a turnover. Liam has it. Sharp angle shot in front. Oh! Still loose puck. Still loose. Oh, man. It's going to get covered. Oh, as that D saw Liam coming hard on the forecheck and just abandoned it. Forced a turnover. Good chance there by the Fury.
By our best opportunity of the game so far. 7:29 in the first. Fury down 1-0 still.
All right, ET with Cheech and Betts. Quinn and KJ up at the point. Predators going to win that, rim it around. KJ is going to meet it at the point and push that down into the corner. Now they're going to try and come up the other side. Quinn's going to step up on it, seal the boards. Cheech gets to it, tries to feed that up to ET at the point. KJ is going to come back and pick it up. Betts. Forward battle. With the blue line. Hey, what is that?
Just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, came out of nowhere. Hit the kid not even playing the
right
pile.
In front of the ref, no call.
Yeah, all right. Puck's going to get pushed up the near side. KJ's going to come across. Nice play there to break it up. Gets it up to Betts. Betts going to try and feed that up. It's going to hit the ref. Clinton gets to it. Going to throw that down to the Fury zone to get it to KJ. Play broken up there by hitting the ref. Unfortunate. Quinn up to Betts. Betts going to try and chip that into the neutral zone. D's going to hold. Tries to get that down towards the net. Going to hit a body. Puck's going to get pushed up. Cheech is there. Looks to play the body up at the point. Knocks this guy down. The Predators maintain possession. Down along the goal line. Nice save there by Lucas. All right, going to have Dino with RJ and Crafty. Garrett Neeline on the back end.
Remaining in the period here.
Face off up to the point. D going to just look to cycle that down in. Garrett's going to try and rim that around, but it's going to go up into the netting. Going to have a defensive zone draw on the far side to the goalie's left. All right, face off, won by the Fury. Garrett's going to rim that around hard over to Crafty, but that's going to go all the way out of the zone. Fred's going to get in the neutral zone. Look to play that up the near side. Dino on it, gets it down to Garrett. Garrett looking. He's that up to RJ. RJ's going to throw that down into the Predator zone. Come around to reverse it. Centering feed. Dino with a nice play coming across. Forces a turnover. Crafty tries to pick the pocket, but here comes Nashville. 3-on-2. Into the middle. Kicks it to the outside. Shot there's going to go high. That's going to go out of play.
Throw face off here.
Going to get chipped up. Ollie tries to meet it and chip that into the neutral zone. Puck's going to bounce around. Conroy with a nice stick, and out of the zone it goes. Flash! He just flashed Sean's stick out of his hand for nothing. All right, Jimmy down behind the net. Over to Hodge. Hodge up to Conroy. Conroy feeds that to Sean. Sean tries to kick that over to Ollie. Jimmy's going to get to it, though. He's going to play that down into the Predator zone. Predator. Oh, nice stick there by Conroy to break up that breakout pass. Jimmy comes across to meet it at the blue line. Nice keep there. That's going to get pushed back into the neutral zone, though. Just going to come across. Oh, pass tries to find the guy up the middle of the ice.
Oh.
Well, not getting any whistles here. Hodge looking to battle down behind the net. Going to come across into the near corner. Going to backhand into the neutral zone. Hand pass! What are you doing?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
What are you guys doing? Holy cow!
All right, Jimmy comes to play it in the corner. That D just knocked that puck down right to his teammate. That is unbelievable. All right, Luca's going to come out.
A blatant hand pass missed by the ref there. No question about that.
Now the ref getting into an argument with the stands. That's always a good. The ref getting into it with the stands. You know, all right, so here we go. E.T. All right, Cantori comes through 2-on-2. Cantori and Liam. Kicks it over to Liam on the outside. Liam has it. Leaves it for E.T. E.T. makes a nice move. Inside the backhand over to Cantori. But it goes stick there by the Predator. Board battle. Liam tries to pull it out. Nashville in the near corner. Puck's going to get thrown all the way down to the zone. Quinn back to pick it up. Battle tries to rim that around. Cantori plays it on the board. Centering feed there. Nashville able to get to it. Cuts around in tight. Oh, shot's going to go just wide. Puck up to the point. Shot. Lucas going to cover that. No. Spin around shot. Oh, nice save there by Lucas. Holy smoke. All right. Come on, boys. Let's get it to go. All right, here. Dino with Betts and Cheech. Here and Eli. Puck's one up to the point. Slap shot there. Lucas going to play that forward. Here comes Cheech and Betts. All right, Cheech driving it wide. Cuts back to find Betts. Controls it on the outside. Tries to get that over to Garrett up the near side. Here comes Nashville. Kick that to the outside. Pass. Eli's going to read. Puck bouncing around. Garrett going to hit a stanchion. Yeah, over to Betts. Held at the blue line. Centering feed. Tries to pull that to the cooker. Shot's going to go high. Nashville feeds that down behind the net. Garrett has it. Looks to feed that up to Betts. Betts going to chip that off the boards to Dino. Dino's going to one-hand push that forward. Cheech on the forecheck. Oh, they're going to call it.
Yeah, he was right there.
I don't know how you don't call that earlier hit. Earlier hit, then the slash on shot, then the hand pass.
Yeah.
Man, come on. That's brutal.
Did not see that one.
All right, 3 minutes remaining here in the first period. Going to have Sean with RJ and Crafty. Buckets fed up. The near boards. Here comes Crafty. Crafty centering feed over to RJ. Down into the Predator zone. Going to get chipped down behind the goal. Rimmed around up the near side. Sean comes across the play. Tries to hold it at the blue line. Does. But just over Crafty's stick. And that is going to be icing. Icing?
What is going on?
What is that? What is that? You had. Oh my. The guy had his hand raised for an icing and they didn't blow the whistle. This ref is brutal, man.
Wake up, ref! It's Christmas.
Okay. Centering feed there. Here comes Nashville. No ice. Backhand down. Lucas going to play it. Crafty's going to clear the rebound. E.T. plays that up to RJ. Down to Jimmy in the corner. Jimmy tries to play that up the boards. That's going to go through the D's feet and all the way down. Goalie's going to come out to play it. E.T.'s going to stay on the forecheck. Oh, goaltender not really paying attention there, but he finds it before Conroy's able to come off the bench.
Oh, man.
That ref literally had his hand raised for the icing. Crosses the blue line.
He literally looked at the other ref like, why are you not calling it icing? Like, literally, you could tell he looked at him like, what are you doing? What is going on right now?
All right, E.T. in the face-off circle. Bossy and Conroy. All right, Nashville, here it comes. 2-on-2, looks to drive wide. That's going to be offside. All right, there we go, getting offsides.
Well, he's at least not completely blind. All right, so we get a line change here. Dino, Cantori, and Liam. Quinn and KJ back.
All right.
37 remaining here.
Oh, deep D-to-D pass almost got picked off by Cantori there. Long distance shot, going to throw it on net. Centering feed. Oh, almost finds the guy there. Oh, he stepped up. Here we go. 3-on-1. Cantori with Liam and Dino. Cantori in with the shot. Oh, blocker save. Tries to glove that down. Gets it over to Dino. Dino tries to feed that up to KJ, but it's going to get intercepted. Here comes Nashville. KJ down behind the net.
All right, 1:10 left.
Where's that? D-to-D. Over to Quinn. Quinn tries to play that up the board. It's going to make its way into the neutral zone. Oh, Cantori picks the puck. Another 3-on-1. Here we go. Cantori in. Has it. Shot. Save. Oh! All right.
It's clearly loose in the corner and he blows the whistle. Oh my gosh.
All right. Here we go. Come on, boys. Couple opportunities
great.
here.
2 3-on-1s and nothing to show for it. You don't see that anymore.
Were you not on? All right. Face off. Sean going to get played up the board. Down low. Sean has it. Bringing it down behind the net. Has it poked off of his stick with a nice cutback there. Gets it over to Cheech. Cheech cycles it down low. Puck. Nashville there. Good step up there by Eli, but here it comes in the middle of the ice. 1-on-1. In. Pulls it around on the backhand. Nice save there by Lucas.
Great save by Lucas.
All right. Plays that up the boards. Down into the corner, centering feed there. Puck gets left. Garrett with a nice stick. Here comes Cheech. Draws to the middle. Throw that down on net. Gets it over to Sean. Sean in. Shot. Oh, tries to go high shoulder or high blocker. Just can't hook it in. Centering feed there. Hodge steps up, breaks up the play into the neutral zone, and that'll do it for the first period. Oh, man, so, that is terrible. And the fact that you have a ref willing to argue with the parents in the stands, you know that this guy is going to take this personally.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Brutal. But, all right, hey, just 1-0. Couple of good opportunities there for the Fury. A couple of good opportunities for Nashville, but Lucas able to come up huge. Keep it to a 1-0 game. All right, so to start us off here for the second period, we're going to go back to the big man line, a couple of 3-on-1s, put them right back out there. Hope we can work some magic here to start off the second period. And did you have that muted or no?
I don't know. Laura said that she was getting a lot of feedback. I don't know if she's just hearing him talk. So
Okay.
I turned my feed down.
Okay. All right, so we're going to have Dino with Liam and Cantori, Jimmy and Hodge on the back end. All right. Predators going to win that all the way down to their zone. Liam on the forecheck. Quick D-to-D. Ooh, Liam kind of pulls a tire there. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-2. Just going to chip that down into the zone. Hard forecheck there by Nashville. Going to get to the puck first. Centering feet. Nice play. Oh, puck almost left. Oh, nice play there by Jimmy. Oh. All right, Hodge coming down. Plays the stick there. Predators pick it up. Circling around up high. Cycle it down into the corner. Dino gets to it. Centering feed there is going to go all the way into the neutral zone. Here comes Liam. He's just going to spin around and try and get that out. That's going to go, that'll be offside. right, ET. Predators on the face-off, get it down into the zone. KJ back to pick it up in the corner. Puts that over to Crafty. Crafty tries to chip that into the neutral zone. Nashville going to keep. Oh, RJ almost with a nice stick there. Turns into a battle in front. Oh, Lucas able to find it and cover it up. Nice play.
Which wants to change? Full line change here.
Yeah, get some fresh legs. Oh, nice. Goes all the way into the neutral zone off the face-off. Conroy hard on it. Over to Garrett. Garrett's got Sean in the middle. Here comes Sean up the gut. 1-on-2. Defenseman falls. Outside. Oh, there's by Conroy. Oh, it just goes wide. Oh, no. They're going to call penalty on Conroy.
Ah, that's terrible.
They're going to call a penalty on Conroy for driving the net. God, that's
What a terrible call.
No.
Even Jimmy's like, what are you talking about? This guy is terrible. He must have played against Jimmy and hated Jimmy back in the day.
Oh, they're going to call an interference
It doesn't matter what
on
the call
Sean. Or no, not on Sean. Excuse me. They're going to call an interference on Conroy for driving the net. He got the pass back door. Couldn't get a clean shot off. The D was on him. He goes down, runs into the goalie. They're calling an interference. Oh, boy. All right. Betts and Cheech on the penalty kill. It's off. One by the Preds. Up to the point. Top of the key. Down to the wing. Looking in front. Lucas able to make the save there.
Good job by Lucas. Minute 16 remaining on the
We got the
game.
penalty this time. God, what is this, a volunteer crew? All right, Predators up to the point. Back down to the wing. Roll back and forth. Nice stick there by Garrett. Shot from outside is going to deflect up into the ceiling. All right, Betts. 105 remaining in the penalty. And by Preds, down to the wing. Back up to the point. He's going to take a shot from distance, but Lucas able to get that the whole way.
Alright, boy. Let's go. Do something fun. Do something fun, boy. Let's go.
All right, back up to the point. Oh, Cheech is right there. Forces him to throw it away. Garrett gets to it. Predator's able to get it. Set back up. To the point. Right back down. Stick gets tied up. Shot's going to go wide. That is going to go on edge and go all the way into the neutral zone. We'll take it. Cheech hard. Oh, D tries to cut back. Gets shoved down. Oh, Betts with a good read. Oh, gets to it. Betts centering feet and Cheech. Cheech in oh! Shot. Betts with a shot. Oh, God. Betts gets to it. Cheech puts it down behind the net. Centering feed. Oh, Dino coming right off the bench almost causes a turnover. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-2. He's going to throw that down. Oh, blocker save almost towards the net. Quick up to Liam. That's going to bounce off of his stick down into the Reaper zone. Oh, Cantori is there. Oh, good play there by the D. Good stick from Jimmy to block that centering feed. Don't come out clean. All right, here comes Preds. 3-on-3. Hold it up high. Play that down into the near corner. Looking to deflect off of a stick. Up to the D. Shot from the point. Lucas with a nice save. Puck loose. On the outside, just try to play that down the boards into the far corner. Jimmy going 1-on-2. Has Dino supporting. Puck bouncing around, gets played down low. Hodge going to be the first to it. Chip that up to Liam. Liam's just going to tie up the stick, try to let that go into the neutral zone, but is able to keep. To the point and held. Oh, Dino. All right, here we go. 2-on-1. Dino and Liam. Dino in over to Liam. Oh, 1-T. Just chips off the stick. Puck bouncing around. Cantori has it up high. Takes a shot. Oh, this is just wide. Oh, Cantori takes a swing at it, but that's going to bounce over and go into the neutral zone. And tries to settle it down.
Fury with a flurry of opportunities here, just not able to capitalize.
KJ looking to stretch the ice out, get it up to Dino, but a good stick there by Nashville. Keep it in the zone. 3-on-3 down low. KJ comes across. Puck's going to get played down behind the boards. Looks to cut into the middle. Kept outside. Tries to get that up to the D. Slap shot. Good stick there by Leo. KJ's just going to play that over to the boards. Centering feed goes off of his skate. Still down low. Up to the wing. All right. Preds cuts it in the middle. And tight. Kicks it to the outside. Oh, what a save by Lucas. What a save by Lucas. There you go, Lucas.
Lucas followed back the whole way.
All these chances. We're just not getting the shots off.
Oh, man, that short-handed chance there with Tom.
Yeah, with Cheech and Betts. Oh, my goodness. Cheech in all alone, and then a rebound for Betts. Good save. All right, E.T. with RJ and Crafty. Predators going to control off the face-off. Down into the corner. It's played down low. Eli comes to pick it up. Leaves that for Garrett. Garrett up to RJ. RJ has a second. Tries to get that up to Crafty, but it's going to get held at the blue line. Then gets shipped down. Cuts around. RJ gets there. Tries to push that into the neutral zone. Does. Puck is loose. Eli over to Garrett. Garrett gains the center line. Going to put that down in. RJ looking to meet it here on the near side. Oh, crap. All right, here comes Nashville. 3-on-3. Kick it to the outside. Good stick there to break that up. Cuts back. Has a little bit of a lane. Has it poked off of his stick. That's going to get played into the neutral zone. Backhanded back down in. He's going to come across to get to it. We get rimmed around over to RJ, but it's going to poke into the middle. Nashville going to get to it. So he's just going to put that down for icing.
All right, 8:53 remaining here. Second period. Fury down 1-0. So.
All right, Sean with Bossy and Conroy. Played in the near corner. Jimmy Cotter up to Bossy. Bossy tries to chip that into the neutral zone. He's going to hold. All the way down behind the net. Hodge is going to get there. Try it up the other side. Conroy on the boards. Puck down behind. Jimmy has it. Leaves it for Hodge. Forward battle. Sean down to support.
Battling for that puck.
All right, Preds come out with it. Feed it up to the D. Walk towards the middle, behind the back, tries to push that down. Holly dumps the guy at the blue line. Puck comes all the way down into the zone. Jimmy's going to get it. Up to Conroy. Conroy tries to get that up to Ollie, but that's going to get intercepted. Jimmy gets it. All right, circling in the zone. Has a little bit of a lane. Going to use his speed. Here he comes. Gains the zone. Outside. Comes down low. Oh, throws it through the crease. Here comes Nashville. Centering feed. Looks to step up. Gets around the D. In tight. Oh, what a save by Lucas. What a save by Lucas. That's going to go just wide. Centering feed. Dino's going to get to it. Give it to Cheech. She's going to give that back to Dino. Tries to play patty cake. Oh, he's going to do a diving play, and it's going to make its way into the neutral zone. Puck's going to make its way into the neutral zone. Quinn gets to it, but a bunch of Predators players there. Centering feed. Cheech is going to pick it up. Here he comes. Cheech and Betts. Cheech slows it down on the outside. Centering feed is going to go all the way through the zone. Puck gets poked down behind the net. Lay that up to the wing. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-2. Inside, outside. Quinn's going to stay with him. He's going to shoot that. It's going to go off the side of the pipe. Cuts to the middle, looks to cut through, in tight. Nice save there by Lucas. Oh, they're going to call KJ on a hook. They look to cut to the middle. KJ has to hook him up. All right. So we're going to go Cantori and Liam with Eli and Garrett on the penalty kill. 6:48 remaining here in the second period. All right, penalty up. Face off, controlled by the Preds. Up to the point. Up to the point. Looks to create a lane. Dishes it to the wing. Back to the D. Shot. Nice block there by Garrett off the shin pad. Preds control. Look to kind of cut through no man's land. And Corey with a nice play there to break it up. All right, no ice. Liam hard on the forecheck, almost forces a turnover down low. There he comes back. Just going to drive it right up the middle, gain the zone, and slow it down. Liam is there. They're just going to throw that down into the corner. Garrett's going to get there. Tries to play it up the boards, but it's going to go off of a foot. Shot's going to miss just high. He goes down. Eli's going to get to it. Tries to play that up the boards. They're going to look to drive it in tight. Oh, tries to find back door. Centering feet. Oh, nice play. A couple of good sticks there in the lane. Garrett's going to try and get that out, but too much going on. Cuts back. Board battle down low. Puck pulled out of the scrum. Sharp angle shot there. And net is going to get knocked off.
Oh, he had her save that.
Oh, man. And moving the puck around. You know, a lot of times we face. Oh, yeah, Lucas lost his skate blade.
Blade popped out, I think.
All right, I'm running to try and find the other. I don't know if we're going to have time for a skate repair. We're going to have to put Dylan in here just until we can get that fixed. But, yeah, you know, one of the things the Preds do a good job of is when you have a guy that you think 100% he's taking the shot, people are diving around, everyone's committing, and then they're moving the puck one more time, giving themselves a few really nice opportunities.
Yep. Equipment manager to the rescue here. It's not the first time I've ever seen this happen. It's not the first time I've ever seen this happen where the skate will pop out of the holster. So they're going to say we need to keep the game going. So they're going to make Dylan come in while we try to.
Yeah, we try to work on Lucas.
Work on Lucas's blade over here. So he's going to step off the ice. All right. So Dylan coming in cold on a power penalty kill with 19 seconds over here.
Yeah, good play there. Jimmy tries to get that out, but gets held up at the line. Head down, back up to the point, back down to the wing. Back up to the point, back down to the wing. Looking for a lane. Jimmy looks to play him out wide open in front. Good stick there. Puck is loose. Woo! And a save. Oh.
Or Dylan tracked it into his glove and then he just somehow popped out of his glove right in front. And luckily, the Predators player shot it right into his glove. So 1 second remaining. So we'll have a player on the ice very quickly here.
Yeah, I don't know.
A good win there, much needed as we get our even strength. So good.
All right, battle down behind. Hodge down in the far corner. Gets that up to Cheech. Cheech with the centering feed. Here comes ET with Crafty. ET in, tries to get it over to Crafty. Oh. Shoved down into the boards. Here comes Nashville. That puck is going to go off of a stick all the way down into the zone. Jimmy's going to get there. Yeah, rim that around hard over to Hodge. Nashville able to hold it on the boards. D going to put it right back down into the corner. Cheech has it on the board. Going to feed that over to ET. ET has it. Tries to play that up to Crafty. Crafty tries to chip that forward. So it's going to play that up the boards, and that'll be offside.
Good read there by ET, but we were offside. So we'll get Sean with Conroy and Ollie.
All right, Quinn and KJ back up at the point.
4:31 remaining in the period.
All right, Nashville in the neutral zone, centering feed. Kicks it to the outside. Going to slow it down. Sees a little bit of lane. Just going to walk towards the middle and let it go. Good stick there by KJ to break that up. Nashville has it down low. Tries to play it off the side of the net. KJ breaks the stick. So he's out of the zone. Nashville have it. Near side. Well, toe drag release there. Is going to get down to the net, but get played into the corner. Puck is loose. Sean's going to poke that forward. Oh, Nashville able to keep. Laid down behind the net. Garrett's going to play that off the boards at the Conroy, and the neutral zone is going to backhand that. But that'll be a little bit too much on it, and we'll go all the way for icing.
All the way back down will come. They're still working on Lucas's skate over there, so.
Did they just not even turn it on that time?
We got the A team. We got the A team.
All right. Dino, Cantori, and Liam. Eli and Garrett. Tied up. All right. Garrett gets put down behind the net. Plays that up to Liam. Liam's going to chip that forward into the neutral zone. Dino hard on the forecheck. They're just going to play that back. Good stick there by Liam. And that'll be offside. A couple of Nashville players going to run into each other. All right, Lucas is
back in action here. All right. Still doing a nice job throwing. Lucas back in the net.
All right, Dino in the face-off circle. Tied up. Whoa! Puck bouncing around the feet. Here comes Nashville. Oh, all right. We'll take that. It's an offsides.
Good job, equipment manager. All right, so this will come outside the zone here. Dino in for the face-off.
All right, Liam battles the winger. Gains it into the zone. Looks to put it through the feet. Gets tied up. There you have it. Look to play it off the board. That's going to get shipped into the neutral zone. Garrett's going to come across. Looks to play that off the glass. It's poked down. Oh, Nashville has it. Controls it. Looks to cut into the middle. Good play there by Dino. Liam's going to backhand that. That's going to hit the dasher. Bounce straight up. Cantori gets to it. Tries to push it forward. Nashville going to chip that down into the zone. Dino's going to get to it. That's going to get rimmed around over to Liam. Played down. Oh, bounces off the boards right in front. Shot. Oh, nice stick there by Garrett. Sharp angle. Oh, don't tip their own puck. Eli tries to play that out. That's going to get held at the blue. In tight. Sharp angle. Good stick there by Liam. Garrett has it down low. Tries to play that up the boards. Dino's just going to try and force it through the pile. But Fred's able to get to it. All right, Dino with a nice stick there to push it into the neutral zone, and they're going to try and feed that up. Garrett's looking to surf up on him. Sharp angle shot. Nice save there by Lucas. Eli gets to it, plays that up to Cantori. Cantori up the near side. Tries to feed that forward. Dino gets it over to Liam. Oh! Just over skates. Oh, man. All right, puck gets played in the neutral zone. Jimmy over to Hodge. That's going to bounce over his stick. Hodge back to Jimmy. There we go. Looking. Gets it back to Hodge. Hodge back to Jimmy. Jimmy's just going to throw that the length of the ice for icing.
Oh, man. Minute 35 here remaining in the period. As we
man.
get another 2-on-1, 3-on-1.
That was like a 2-on-0 almost.
Yeah, this
He makes that pass down low. Dino's on a breakaway from about 6 feet, but it just bounces over the stick. Not able to get anything out of it.
All right. ET in for the face-off here. Colin and RJ on his wing.
All right, Colin. Whoa. Colin gets tripped up there.
Yeah.
Predators along the outside. Look to feed that up to the point, but that's going to get deflected and go into the neutral zone. Minute 23. There we go. Oh, force the turnover to the ET. Oh, was able to get to it. They're just going to. Oh, there's a turnover. ET. Oh. Puck gets played down behind the net. Nashville has it. Try to feed that up to the wing. Centering feed. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-2. Cuts to the middle. Nice stick there by Hodge.
Man, I don't know how we didn't get that hooking call. Great shift there on that line as they created a ton of pressure. 101 remaining in the period. Man, just again couldn't get the puck to go our way.
All right, Sean with Crafty and Cheech. Nashville D going to try and push that into the zone. KJ giving him a fight, 2-on-1. Feeds it up to Cheech. Here comes Cheech. In tight with a shot. Oh, going to go just high. Crafty's going to get to it. Cycle it down into the corner. Cheech gets there, knocks down his defenseman, tries to play that up to the point. Turns into a battle. Cheech has it. Feeds that over to KJ. KJ's got a little bit of a lane. He's going to shoot low. Oh.
Tipped by their defenseman. It was over the net.
Yeah, so that'll be in the zone.
32 seconds to play here. As we bring the big boy line back in here, we'll try to see if we can get something to happen in the last shift of the game.
All right, Dino with Liam and Cantori. Quinn and KJ up at the point. Preds get it. Quick feed up to the wing. Here they're looking to come with speed. Centering feed there is going to get chipped down into the zone. Preds looking to get there. Good play by KJ to break that up. Dino's going to come and throw it up the board, but Preds going to hold it at the blue. Little move there. Oh, just can't seal it. Otherwise, it's a 2-on-1. All right, Quinn gets to it. Tries to rim that around the boards up to Cantori. Cantori's going to try and chip that into the neutral zone. Dino picks his pocket. 7 seconds remaining. Oh, tries to feed that over to Liam. Liam comes and buries him. And that'll do that. That'll be that for the second.
Big hit there by Liam. Leads the turnover. Again, just not able to capitalize. That one, too.
Couple of beautiful chances. All right. A lot of back and forth here. A lot of back and forth. A couple of good chances. 4 checks creating turnovers. You know, you get guys pressuring hard, creating opportunities. All right, face off, won by the Preds. Looking to chip it at the near side. Garrett with a stick. That's going to get thrown into the zone. Leaves that. Oh, tries to cut towards the middle. Dino's going to throw that up the far side. And that's going to go out of the zone. Liam in a foot race.
Right over to Cantori.
Here comes Cantori. Has a lane shot and a glove save. All right. E.T., Conroy, and Ollie. He gets to it down in the corner. Centering feed there, tries to cut back, but that's going to get broken up. Nashville doesn't see a lane, forced to cut back, throws that down behind the net. Conroy's going to get there first. Plays that down behind the net. ET gets there. Puck is loose. Conroy has it. Cycles it over to Ollie. Hauled down. Conroy has it down low. Sharp angle shot's going to go through the crease all the way up to Garrett up at the point. He's just going to play that down to the corner. Conroy has it. Forward battle, ET to support. All right, Nashville looking to spool up. Here they're coming with speed. Kick it over to the outside. Turns into a little 2-on-1. In tight, little backhand. Oh, good play there by Garrett. Garrett plays that up. Turns into a 2-on-1 down low. Gonna give him the shot. Lucas with the cover. Oh, save. Garrett clears it out. Over to Ollie. Ollie's just gonna throw that for icing.
All right, so we'll get Cheech with Sean and Colin.
Jimmy and Hodge on the back end.
13:23 to play here.
Now on the ice is Liam Warren with Lev, Vincent Troy,
Face off, one there by Sean. Forward battle, Preds have it down low. Cut back, centering feed. Lucas with a nice stick to force that to bounce all the way up to the point. Nice play, get chipped into the neutral zone. Preds deep, back to pick it up. Oh, gives it away. That's all. Tries to find Cheech down low. Oh.
Try it again. Can't get that puck through.
All right, here comes Preds. 3-on-2. Cuts across coverage, coming along the outside, centering feed. Tries to play that up to the point. That's going to get thrown right back down in behind the net. Sean down. Tries to push that forward, but turns into a board battle. Throws it up to the point. Played down to the wing. Nice stick there by Colin. Cheech with a centering feed there. Fred's just going to try and do a quick spin around. Jimmy has it. He's going to come into the zone. He's going to take a shot and play that over. Here comes Fred, centering feed all the way up the near side. They're just going to throw that down into the zone. KJ back to pick it up. Play that up into the neutral zone. Here comes Dino up the near side. Has Cantori, cuts middle shot. Oh, it's blocked. Here come the Preds looking to turn over, go right back up the other way. Quinn shadowing, puts it through the legs, but KJ comes across, reads it nicely, feeds it down behind the net. Quinn's going to get to it, just throw it around, rim it up the far side. Preds D holds it, he tries to get it down to the zone, but fans on it. KJ serves, gets it up to Cantori. Here comes Cantori, 1-on-3. He's has to take a shot, but that's going to get deflected down behind the net. Forces a turnover. Liam gets to it. Centering feed there is going to go off the back of the net. Tries to feed that up to the wing. Cantori tries to pull it into the lane. Nashville to the point. Tries to play that up the near side. Dino with a block. Tries to pull it into the middle. Still has it. Preds get to it down behind the net. They're trying to run that up the near side, but Garrett's going to get there first.
Nice job by Garrett.
He's going to come down up to Dino at the point. Walk towards the middle. Just going to take a shot. Looking for Cantori in the middle. All right, here comes Nashville. Great back check there by Liam. That's going to go all the way down. Right over to Garrett. Oh, tries to go back. Puck on the side of the net. Centering feed there. Off the back of the net again. Throws it around up the near side. Nashville tries to cycle it. Garrett's going to get there. Just tries to chip that as he's got Dino and Cantori streaking. Puck down low. Centering feed in the slot. Oh, little spin around shot. Have it down low. Puck is loose. Crafty feeds it up to Cantori. Here comes Cantori, 1-on-2. Good back check there by the Preds. That's going to get thrown down into the zone. Crafty hard on the forecheck. Forces a turnover. Oh, Jimmy's thinking about going, but off the back off. Here comes Nashville through the neutral zone. 3-on-3. Sharp angle shot's going to go high and rim all the way around up to the D. They're going to try and force feed that into the slot. Puck bouncing around. Hodge going to throw it into the neutral zone. Crafty hard on the forecheck, looking to force a turnover, but they're going to get it up to the winger. Centering feed. Up the near side. Jimmy in a foot race. Has it down low. Hodge going to tackle him down. Puck is loose. Lucas able to find it and cover it up. All right, nice win there by Sean over to Quinn. Going to get rimmed around hard. Bossy tries to meet it. That's going to go into the neutral zone. Oh, that'll be offsides. Bossy, if he could have just got to just chip that pass. We had.
Yeah. Or pull it between his legs instead of trying to put it through the guy. Either way, had a chance.
All right, Sean in the face-off circle. Conroy gets to it. Going to throw that down to the Pred zone. Ollie on the forecheck. Puck gets played up into the neutral zone. KJ tries to play that down into the zone. Hits the Pred guy on the side of the head. All right. Oh, Sean tries to keep it into the neutral zone. KJ tries to play that forward. All right, here comes Sean. Sean outside, tries to find Quinn. Oh, good stick there by the Preds. Here comes Nashville. 3-on-2. In tight, tries to play it through the legs. Lucas going to play that into the corner.
Pops out. Sean tried to get it.
All right, puck is loose. Centering feed up to the point shot. Oh, and a blocker saved by Lucas. Puck still loose. KJ's going to swing that on up to the point. Shot, big block by Ollie. Oh, stepped in the zone. Another big block by Conroy. Down into the corner. KJ looking to play the body. Quinn's going to get to it. Going to rim that around. Ollie's going to come across. He's going to activate. Ollie tries to play the body. Gets to it. He's just going to chip that into the neutral zone. Oh, it doesn't go all the way. Second chance, third chance. Into the neutral zone it goes. All right, here comes Nashville. He looking to create a little bit of space there. Ollie with a nice play. Sean, back to Quinn.
A long chip. We need to change here.
Oh, that's going to be played up off the boards. Liam tries to chip that forward. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-1. Centering feed goes all over the skate. Oh, Nashville gets it again. Has it. Centering feed. Oh, that's going to go just wide. Garrett's in the corner. Has Cantori. Tries to find Cantori. Finds Dino. Here comes Dino up the far side. Dino in. 1-on-1. Cuts around. Gets hooked up. Centering feed. Liam gets to it. Takes a swing and a miss. Cantori's there. Tries to put it on net. Oh. Kicked over to the boards. Liam has it. Oh, tries to find Cantori back door. Dino is there. Plays it in tight. Oh, just bounces over Cantori's stick. Cantori has it. Looking, just going to throw that towards the net. It's going to deflect over to Dino on the half wall. Just going to try and put that down to Liam. That's going to hit his stick. Eli's going to step up, get that down to Cantori. Cantori tries to cut through no man's land, still has it. 1-on-4. Puck bouncing around. Oh, down to Liam. Come on, center. Dino's right there. Oh, puck's still loose. Oh, my gosh. Oh. You could see the centering feed.
Puck just sitting there.
Oh, my
6:58
God.
remaining.
Let's go, Fury.
Tons of pressure from Fury and just not able to capitalize.
Oh, man. And Cantori going 1-on-4 up high. The puck gets thrown down. Centering feed. Oh, man. Bully coming up huge.
6:58 remaining in the third period here.
All right. E.T. with Cheech and Betts with Hodge and Jimmy up top. Let's go, boys, right here. Big momentum shift. Nice win by E.T. up to Hodge. Hodge walks towards the middle. Down to Cheech. Cheech looking, doesn't see it. Oh, it's gonna be, there was a penalty on the Preds. All right, so Hodge up, gives it to Cheech. That's down behind the net. Has it, cycles it to E.T. E.T. down low, over to Hodge. Oh, that's going to deflect off the boards. There's it down. Let's go, boys. Get it towards the net. Up to Hodge. Walks towards the middle. Gives it to E.T. E.T. has it poked off of his stick. Here comes Nashville.
All right, 2-on-1.
On the breakaway, pass it far side. Lucas with a huge save. Oh, that's saved by Lucas. Here comes Beth. Cheech. Here comes Cheech. 1-on-2. Gains the zone. Just going to take a slapper, and that'll get going down. Oh, man.
What a save by Lucas.
Huge save.
Oh, man. Yeah.
All right, now we're going
40 seconds on the power play here.
Dino, Liam, Cantori with Quinn and Garrett. Stick. I don't know if it's broken. All right, here we go, boys. Let's set it up. I'll try to have it. Try to play that off the board. That's going to go in the neutral zone. Looking to do a quick regroup. He's that over to Quinn. Quinn plays that down to Dino. All right, let's go, boys. Come on. Dino's got it down behind the net. 24 seconds remaining. Feeds that over to Cantori. Here comes Cantori up the near side. And looking to beat him wide. Drives in front. Oh, had the goalie beat it just over his stick. Oh, my God.
Had the goalie.
Oh, nice play. Oh, let's get it. Held at the point. Dino has it. Over to Quinn. Quinn with a wide open net. Oh, shot. He's over to the half boards. Garrett puts it down behind the net.
Even strength. Penalty's over.
Cantori down in the corner. Up to Garrett. Big gun Garrett. Okay, gets it over to Quinn. Quinn with a shot looking for a trip. Oh, for the loose. Oh, man, they're going to blow the whistle.
He dove on the puck and the puck popped out. Oh, man, the puck.
Yeah, goalie dove out to cover it. Looked like he got knocked out. Whistle blows.
Knocked it out when he dove on it.
Let's go, boys.
5:14 remaining here.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. O'Hara in with Crafty and RJ. O'Hara good play there. Follow up his face-off. RJ has it down low. Looking, plays that up to Quinn. Quinn quick back down to RJ. Preds get to it. Here they come. 2-on-2. Drives it wide. Good play there by Quinn. Held at the blue line. Sharp angle shot there. Goes up to the point. Shot. Gonna miss wide. Head around up the near side to Garrett. Garrett has it. Just gonna flip that into the neutral zone. 3-8. Nashville gonna gain the center line and throw that down into the zone. Garrett's gonna get to it. Reverse that over to Quinn. Quinn plays that off the boards. Here comes Sean up the near side with speed. 2-on-2 with Cantori.
Knocked off the stick.
Down low. Sean still has it. Oh, puck gets knocked off and into under the Pred stick. Here they come. Preds look to step up. 1-on-1. In on the backhand. Looks to spin it around. Puck is loose. Someone's got to get there. And it's in. Oh.
He just overskated it. 3:59 remaining as we go down 2-0.
Yeah, 3:59 remaining here in the third period. Brad's looking to play that forward. That's going to go all the way down to the zone. Jimmy has it down behind the net. Right over to Hodge. Hodge going to try and get that up, but held at the point. Jimmy dumps this guy in front of the net. Hodge comes down, plays the body. Preds have it down in the far corner. Cycled it. All right, Dino pulls it out of the pile, throws it around at the far side. Cantori, they're looking to play the body. Jimmy tries to force that forward. Here comes Dino. Dino and Liam 2-on-2. Dino in, kicks it over to Liam. Liam with a shot and a save. And this scorekeeper really has no idea. The score now says 5-0.
And they ran about 10 seconds off the clock there into that shift. She's still making up for all those yeah, exactly.
All right, now back to 2-0. In the face-off circle, Preds control.
Gotta believe here. 3 minutes, plenty of time to score 2 goals. Let's go, boys.
Oh, in the far corner. Cuts back.
Don't let him get it tied up, boys. Come on, move the puck. We're just trying to burn clock, boys. Move the puck. Oh, and ET not able to get
Oh, it's Quinn's going to come up and play the body. Here comes Nashville. 2-on-2. Oh, what a stop there. Oh, get it across. No more. Oh, my gosh.
Saved by Lucas. Oh, my gosh.
KJ going full lay down. Blocks the pass across. Ends up back on the Pred stick. He finds the guy far side on the backhand, but it sits on the goal line. Wow. Oh, man.
2:36 remaining.
All right. Sean in the face-off circle. Preds win that back. Colin hard on the forecheck, forces a D-to-D. They're going to look to come all the way down into the zone. Cut back there, tries to feed that up. Centering feed there, gets blocked. Here comes Cheech. Feeds it over to Betts. That's going to get rimmed around. Garrett's going to come down to keep it. All right, Fred's down behind the net. Betts on the forecheck. Puck's going to get thrown around.
2 minutes here.
Fred's forced to throw it back down into their zone. Just looking for a way to get out. He's going to try and just skate it himself. Here he comes. Oh, it's going to be a slash. Slash on Cheech. Is he looking to come up? He looks to just knock the puck off of his stick, and the stick comes out of his hand. All right, just need a shorthandy. Shorty right here, shorthanded goal.
We didn't need to slash him there. Just lifted his stick. Colin picked it up.
All right, Dino with Cantori, Jimmy and Hodge on the back. Oh! Garrett plays that up to Dino. Dino's just going to tip that into neutral zone. Oh, going to the DC. Here comes Cantori. Oh, shot! Oh! Brings it right off the crossbar.
Holy cow.
Oh, that ain't a story of how this has been going.
Oh.
All right, Freds through the neutral zone. Cuts to the middle. Jimmy. Block that. Hodge looks to play that up the boards. Held at the point. Fed down to the wing. Oh, he gets hauled down. Freds up to the point, but nobody there. Into the neutral zone. Fred's just going to put that right back down into the zone.
We got 1 minute to play here.
Makes a couple of moves in tight. Still has it, centering feed. And a goal. Dang. How many times could this have gone the other way, Steve?
Frustrating, a little frustrating, that's for sure.
All right, 52.7 seconds remaining here. Shot. Oh, just wide. Oh, Liam plays the body. That guy gets decleated. Sean plays it around over to Quinn. Quinn's going to rim that around hard, get held at the blue. Looks to make a move. Quinn plays the body. Centering feed. Good stick there by KJ. Over to Sean. In the neutral zone. 9 seconds remaining. Nashville gains the blue line. Sean going to kick that up to Quinn.
Not the start to the weekend that we wanted, as we just couldn't get any offense going.
Well, I mean, we had chances. We had so many chances. Just couldn't put it in the back of the net. Had one down 2-0. Cantori rang it right off the crossbar. You know, that gives you a whole spark of new life. Maybe you pull the goalie and get something else going. But Nashville comes down and shortly thereafter puts one in the back of the net. So next game is at 3:45. 3:45 Eastern time, so 2:45 back in Chicago. So we will be streaming. We're going to try and figure out the other platform. There's another platform that has all kinds of analytics and replay and all kinds of stuff that we can use. If we're not able to get it up and going by the next game, maybe tonight, we can tinker around with it and get that figured out. But thanks for tuning in. That'll do it for Game 1. Fury drops it to the Nashville Predators 3-0. We will see you this afternoon.